America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
Welcome into episode 146 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. I'm your host, Joe Parisi. I've prepared 21 brand new pop culture trivia questions for you, and they're broken down today into 3 rounds, 7 questions per round, with just 5 seconds between questions for you to think of the answers. Today's rounds, we're going to start out with movies for your first 7 questions. Then we're going to jump to a round all about beverages. Yes, drinks that were at one time or another popular. You remember the commercials, the ads, the displays at the grocery store. It's going to be fun. And then we're going to wrap up today with a music round. So good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1, movies. Here we go. Question 1. In the 1986 film Little Shop of Horrors, what is the first name of the character played by Rick Moranis? Question 2. In the 1990 mobster comedy My Blue Heaven, what actor co-starred in the film as FBI agent Barney Coopersmith? Question number 3. I'm going to list off a bunch of roles this actress has played over the years, and you got to identify who she is. In the movie 16 Candles, this actress was credited simply as Geek Girl Number 2. In that film, she's always seen wearing some sort of a neck brace. She played a character named Debbie in Addams Family Values and Liz in High Fidelity. On the television side, she played Aaron's biological mother in The Office and Sheila on Shameless. Name this actress. Question 4. The first Austin Powers film, Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, hit theaters in 1997. Name the actor who portrayed Mustafa in the film. Question 5. This actor played Pop Fisher in The Natural, and he played Ben in Cocoon. He was the longtime face of the Quaker Oats brand in their TV commercials, and he also promoted diabetes education and appeared in related television commercials for Liberty Medical. Name this actor. Question 6. Name the actress who starred as Beverly in Howard the Duck and Lorraine in the Back to the Future trilogy. And question number 7. This actress had a prominent role in The Karate Kid, Back to the Future 2 and 3, Leaving Las Vegas, Cocktail, and Adventures in Babysitting. Name this actress. All right, guys, that's going to do it for round number 1. Let's check your first 7 answers. Question 1 was, in the 1986 film Little Shop of Horrors, what's the first name of the character played by Rick Moranis? That is Seymour. Question 2, in the 1990 mobster comedy My Blue Heaven, what actor co-starred in the film as FBI agent Barney Coopersmith? Rick Moranis. If you have never seen the movie My Blue Heaven, it is such an underrated film. Steve Martin plays a gangster who is in witness protection. Rick Moranis is this FBI agent that's kind of in charge of looking after him. They're polar opposites, but they, kind of help one another along the way. Great movie. Question 3. In the movie 16 Candles, this actress was credited simply as Geek Girl Number 2. In that film, she's always seen wearing some sort of a neck brace. She played a character named Debbie in Addams Family Values and Liz in High Fidelity. On the television side, she played Aaron's biological mother in The Office and Sheila on Shameless. Name this actress. That is the wonderful Joan Cusack. Question 4. The first Austin Powers film, Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, hit theaters in 1997. Name the actor who portrayed Mustafa in the film. That is Will Ferrell. Remember, he wore like a red fez hat and I think they dropped his chair out from under him, so he went down into a pit with something that was supposed to kill him. It was Will Ferrell. Question number 5. This actor played Pop Fisher in The Natural. He also played Ben in Cocoon. He was the longtime face of the Quaker Oats brand in their television commercials. And he also promoted diabetes education and appeared in related television commercials for Liberty Medical. Name that actor. That is Wilford Brimley. Question number 6. Name the actress who starred as Beverly in Howard the Duck and Lorraine in the Back to the Future trilogy. That's Leah Thompson. And question 7. Name this actress. She had a prominent role in The Karate Kid, Back to the Future 2 and 3, Leaving Las Vegas, Cocktail, and Adventures in Babysitting. Who is that actress? Elizabeth Shue.
Round 2.
Okay, we don't typically do rounds like this, but this was a fun one to put together. And it definitely ties into the pop culture stuff because you were seeing these commercials during all your favorite shows. You'd go to the grocery store, you'd see it out there. So this round is all about beverages. Question number 1. A line of fruit-flavored soft drinks, originally manufactured by PepsiCo and introduced in 1984 as the competitor to Sprite and 7-Up. Its distinguishing characteristic at that time was that it contained 10% fruit juice. In the late 80s, the drink began using the slogan, "Either you got it or you don't." Another slogan they used for the brand's lemon lime flavor was, "Clearly the one." Name this beverage brand. Question 2. This lemon-flavored Pepsi Cola drink was introduced in the United States in the summer of 2000 and discontinued in the summer of 2006. What was the name of this lemon-flavored Pepsi? Question number 3. What television series has frequently shown the fictional Duff beer? Question 4. A sparkling water drink, first introduced in 1980 by the G. Heilemann Brewing Company of La Crosse, Wisconsin, designed to appeal to sparkling water consumers who were put off by Perrier's, quote, snobbish positioning. Since the early 90s, this beverage brand has been fairly well known in the Midwest. Then in 2015, as sugary soda sales plummeted to a 30-year low, this brand launched a marketing campaign specifically targeting millennials, and sales exploded, which helped the brand develop a national cult following. Name this sparkling water brand. Question 5. A chewing gum brand became the basis for this short-lived novelty soda beverage, which launched around 1988. The soda was mostly sold in pink cans, where the packaging looked just like the packages of chewing gum it was based off of, and the soda tasted just like the pink gum. What was the name of the gum and soda brand that I'm referring to? Question 6. Multiple choice. In what year was Crystal Pepsi introduced? 1988, 1989, 1990, or 1992? And question 7. From the 80s, a now discontinued drink. It was sold as a drink powder mix that came in an expandable accordion bottle. You would stretch out the bottle and then add water to make the drink. The drink itself was comparable to Kool-Aid. It came in the flavors grape, strawberry, cherry, peach, and orange. Name this drink. That's going to do it for round number 2, the beverage round. That brought back some memories, I bet. Let's see how you did with these. Question number 1, a line of fruit-flavored soft drinks originally manufactured by PepsiCo, introduced in 1984 as a competitor to Sprite and 7-Up. Its distinguishing characteristic at the time was that it contained 10% fruit juice. In the late 80s, they began using the slogan, "Either you got it or you don't." Another slogan used for the brand's lemon lime flavor was clearly the one. Name this beverage brand. That is Slice. I loved an orange Slice back in the day. Slice was kind of phased out, but then the name was brought back and there were some kind of new similar incarnations of it. There does appear to be a website right now called drinkaslice.com where it's maybe still in production. The website doesn't look like it's been updated in quite a while, but some version of it is probably still out there. Question 2. This lemon-flavored Pepsi Cola drink was introduced in the U.S. in the summer of 2000 and then discontinued in the U.S. in the summer of 2006. What was the name of the lemon-flavored Pepsi? That was Pepsi Twist. Question 3. What television series has frequently shown the fictional Duff beer? That is from The Simpsons. Question 4. A sparkling water drink, first introduced in 1980 by the G. Heilerman Brewing Company of La Crosse, Wisconsin. That was kind of your hint right there. Designed to appeal to sparkling water consumers who were put off by Perrier's, quote, snobbish positioning. Since the early 90s, this beverage brand has been fairly well known in the Midwest. Then in 2015, as sugary soda sales plummeted to a 30-year low, this brand launched a marketing campaign specifically targeting millennials, and their sales exploded, which helped the brand develop a national cult following. Name this sparkling water brand. Love it or hate it, this is LaCroix. Although their sales numbers have never been released publicly, there's research that suggests LaCroix holds a 30% market share in sparkling water sales, double that of its main competitor, which is Perrier. Question number 5. A chewing gum brand became the basis for this short-lived novelty soda beverage launched around 1988. The soda was sold mostly in pink cans, where the packaging looked just like the packages of the chewing gum it was based off of, and the soda tasted just like the pink gum. What was the name of this gum and soda brand? Hubba Bubba. So interesting story behind that product. Wrigley owns Hubba Bubba gum, but this guy who had nothing to do with them went out and created this soda flavor on his own. He figured out how to match the flavor pretty much dead on using snow cone flavoring. And once he got it perfected and he found somebody to can it and everything, then he went to Wrigley and was like, hey, can we license the name Hubba Bubba and sell this as Hubba Bubba soda? And they struck a deal, and Wrigley said, yeah, sure. So they did it. It was pretty short-lived, but you have probably seen those cans or remember those cans. Pink cans looked just like the packaging of the bubble gum. Question number 6, multiple choice. What year was it that Crystal Pepsi was introduced? Your choices were 1988, 1989, 1990, or 1992. The answer is 1992. April 92, they rolled it out in a couple of test markets, Dallas, Providence, Salt Lake City, and Boulder, Colorado. Then that December, it was rolled out nationwide with a $40 million advertising campaign that kicked off at the Super Bowl in January 93. It was discontinued in 1994, so a pretty short-lived run. It was like 2 years. Now, they did bring back a limited release of it in 2016 after some online momentum got going to bring it back. But one of the big issues with this is it would spoil easily. So dark-colored sodas, that caramel coloring that makes it like a brown, actually stops the light from spoiling it as light passes through those bottles while it's sitting on a shelf at a store. That's why clear sodas like Sprite, 7-Up are always in a green tinted bottle. It's to filter out those rays that will make the soda spoil. And apparently, like when it does turn, it has like a chemical-y taste to it, like nail polish remover or something just awful. So if that stuff spoils, it's terrible. And that was one of the problems with Crystal Pepsi. They wanted to show off that, hey, it's crystal clear, but it wasn't shelf stable long term. Question 7. From the 80s, a now discontinued drink. It was sold as a drink powder mix that came in an expandable accordion bottle. You would stretch out the bottle, then add water to make the drink. The drink itself was comparable to Kool-Aid. It came in flavors like grape, strawberry, cherry, peach, and orange. Name this drink. Think about that accordion bottle. Burple. B-U-R-P-L-E. Burple. I had forgotten all about those, but I loved the container that it came in. That was the whole hook, because you got to then, keep that little container. I did some research on Burple, and it looks like the company that started it and owned it was called Sundale Beverages. They trademarked the name Fruit Burple in 1987. I was able to find some newspaper ads announcing it in 87. Then in late summer 1988, they had an ad campaign in newspapers around the country, kind of a back-to-school campaign saying, hey, buy this drink, and then after your kids drink it, you can cut the top off this little accordion container, and it's a perfect holder for pencils. That's what they were pushing it as. Buy this, because then you can use it as a pencil holder. Pretty wild. Burple.
Round 3.
Today's third and final round is a music round. Here we go. Final 7 questions. Question 1. Between 2000 and 2006, what artist gave us the following hit songs? I'm Like a Bird. Promiscuous. Say It Right. Question 2. Turn the radio up for that sweet sound. Hold me close, never let me go. Keep this feeling alive, make me lose control. What artist gave us the 1988 hit song, Make Me Lose Control? Question 3. It doesn't matter what I say, as long as I sing with inflection that makes you feel I'll convey some inner truth or vast reflection. But I've said nothing so far, and I can keep it up for as long as it takes. These lyrics are from a song that came from an album released in 1994. Name the band. Question 4. A British new wave band best known for their 1983 hit single, Too Shy. Name the band. Question 5. From the 1996 alt-rock song, Pepper. They were all in love with dying. They were drinking from a fountain that was pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain. What band gave us this song? These lyrics are from a pop-punk song that came out in 2005. When all you got to keep is strong, move along, like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along, just to make it through. Name the band that gave us this song. And question number 7. I'm going to read you the top 10 songs on the Billboard Modern Rock charts for one particular week. It was in June. You have to tell me what year this was. So in what year in June would this have been what the modern rock Billboard chart looks like? Okay. Number 10, Matthew Sweet, Sick of Myself. Number 9, Sponge with Molly. Number 8, Green Day with She. Number 7, White Zombie, More Human Than Human. Number 6, Live with All Over You. Number 5, Better Than Ezra with Good. Number 4, Bush with Little Things. Number 3, Collective Soul, December. Number 2, U2, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me. And number 1, Soul Asylum with Misery. So that was the top 10 on the Billboard Modern Rock chart in June of what year? And here come your final 7 answers. Question 1. Between 2000 and 2006, what artist gave us the following hit songs? I'm Like a Bird, Promiscuous, Say It Right. That's Nelly Furtado. She is one of the most successful Canadian artists ever, having sold over 40 million albums. Question 2. Turn the radio up for that sweet sound. Hold me close, never let me go. Keep this feeling alive, make me lose control. What artist gave us the 1988 hit song, Make Me Lose Control? That's Eric Carmen. He put that single out a couple months after his song Hungry Eyes got popular off of the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. Make Me Lose Control was actually never released on any of his regular studio albums. It was just put out as a lone single, and it ended up doing really well. And then later they put it on some of his greatest hits albums. Question 3. It doesn't matter what I say as long as I sing with inflection that makes you feel I'll convey some inner truth or vast reflection. But I've said nothing so far, and I can keep up for as long as it takes. Weird phrasing right there. Those are lyrics from a song that came from an album released in 1994. Name that band. That is Blues Traveler. And those are the opening lyrics of their song, Hook. Strange song. Hook is both a hit song and a satire of a hit song. If you listen and read those lyrics, which are, it's weird to do it, but he's saying that the lyrics of the song don't matter. They're really completely meaningless as long as the person can sing it well and have a catchy hook in there. A listener will buy into it, and that's kind of what happens with that song. Question number 4. A British new wave band, best known for their 1983 hit single, Too Shy. Name that band. Kaja Goo Goo. Question 5. From the 1996 alt-rock song, Pepper. They were all in love with Diane. They were drinking from a fountain that was pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain. What band gave us that song? Butthole Surfers. Question 6, a pop punk song from 2006. When all you gotta keep is strong, move along, like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along, just to make it through. What band gave us that song? That is the All-American Rejects. That is one of those songs that, like it or not, it has generated so much money for that band because not only was it a pretty successful hit single, it's all over the radio, they're still making a little bit of money, I'm sure from streaming, YouTube, things like that, but they have licensed it out to so many different television shows and movies. It's in about 5 movies, it's been in 5 or 6 TV shows, it's in the video game Rock Band. WWE SmackDown used it extensively for a period of time. They have made a career financially off of that one song. Final question, question 7. I gave you the top 10 songs on the Billboard Modern Rock charts for one particular week in June. And my question to you is, what year was this? So we know it was June, but what year? And your top 10 looked like this. It was a great week in music. Matthew Sweet's Sick of Myself was number 10. Number 9, Sponge with Molly. Number 8, Green Day with She. Number 7, White Zombie, More Human Than Human. Number 6, All Over You from Live. Number 5, Better Than Ezra with Good. Number 4, Bush with Little Things. Number 3, Collective Soul with December. Number 2, U2 with Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me. And number 1, Soul Asylum with Misery. So that was the Billboard Modern Rock chart for 1 week in June. What year? 1995. That is the week ending on June 17th, 1995. My name is Joe Parisi. This has been episode 146 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. Thank you guys for listening. If you want to reach out and say hello, my website is joeparisivoiceover.com. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. Always happy to chat with you guys and hear where you're listening to these shows at. I get a kick out of that stuff. And hey, if you haven't already, please do me a quick favor. Leave the show a rating and review on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to these. Much appreciated. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. I will talk to you again real soon.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.